Eno check 6. Check eno 6 proba. Check eno 6.
Congratulations to the Romanian double, and we will immediately start the next Stepladder game. So the semi-final game for the doubles, Mariana and Sylvia against Victor and Romeo. You have 6 days of practice. As soon as the monitor is on, you can start the practice. Yes. take the third place. Congratulations. And in a few minutes we will start the final against the leading doubles from Cyprus. We just have a few minutes to set up the live streaming. Give us a few minutes and we'll start the final. have the live streaming for the final, something that we're going to do for the seniors as well. So you're going to have 6 minutes of practice. The secret team has priority in the practice. Practice will start as soon as the lanes. Thank you.
Okay. So, good evening from Sofia, from Joy Station in Bulgaria. We are at the final game, the doubles here at the Balkan Challenge for 2019. We did watch together the finals for team events last evening, and today we had all day long the final stages for singles and doubles. And after several games, now we're gonna be able to watch the finals for doubles. Later on, we will watch the finals for singles and for A bowlers and B category bowlers. Together with us, we have Mr. Vasilis Stefopoulos from CVC, the select team. He did help us yesterday, commenting on the game. Good evening, Vasilis.
Good evening, Tassos.
We have seen beautiful games today. You have been also bowling. You have been bowling today, right?
Yeah, I bowl in doubles. Actually, the scores today are higher than the other days. Most of the players, they play in the same spot, around to 1.5 or 2 arrow. So it was easier to make a line. It was easier to have a better space in the lane to have a strike. So that's why today the scores was higher. All the players have the same line.
Okay, so since if we compare it to the previous days where we had the qualifications for singles and also the team event, you are telling us that today on Sunday the lanes were easier, so we had higher scores.
Yeah, exactly.
The average was higher, right?
Exactly, because the other days there was too many players playing from different lines on the lane, inside, outside, and it never a bowler find the space to have an easy strike.
Okay, how did you do today?
Actually, I bowled pretty good, but it didn't good the score.
The score was not good enough to get you to the final.
Yeah, but I bowled good actually.
Okay. Well, sometimes there's always bowlers bowling better.
Yeah, in that bowling, in that pattern, the difficult point is easy to go to the pocket. It's not easy to make a strike. You must have the right ball to the right time. You must have a good carry to make a score.
Well, yes. It's personally me who am responsible for the oil pattern that we choose every year at this tournament. With the help of Kegel USA that we are representing here in Bulgaria, in Greece where we are based at, and the rest of the Balkans. Every year we design the oil pattern for the Balkan Challenge, also for the Sofia International Challenge that we also organize here in Joy Station. And also the IBIBO tournament in Romania is another tournament that we design the oil pattern for them. And this year when I had in mind to put an oil pattern here, I did put a less volume than last year, but it was, I don't want to say more difficult than last year.
Yeah,
but,
I think the ratio was less.
Yes.
So maybe it's a little bit difficult from last year.
Okay. Well, that's the purpose of this tournament, for the Balkan region bowlers to be able to practice on more difficult patterns and to be able to see higher scores on tournament formats.
Yeah, and we can see some good bowlers to bowl good. Actually, today we had one 300 from the Greek bowler John Pikulis, the lefty one. That we will see him at singles final.
At the Stepladder.
Yeah,
for
the
singles, huh?
Stepladder, yeah.
Yes. So John Picolis managed to have the second 300 of the tournament,
Yeah.
and with this 300 made it to the top 4 for the Stepladders.
Yeah, but if we see the top 4 of singles event, you will see that it was plus 100 the average of the bowler. So they bowl very good at
Okay.
singles today.
Well,
Yeah, let's talk about these two teams. We have
yes.
the Cyprus team. We have Orestes Papadopoulos and Kyriakos Konstantinou. Actually, I bowl with them today, and they play really good the pattern, close to 2-arrow, down and in, good speed, forwards, no many things, simple things. Actually, they bowl very good.
Okay, but I have to say that Mariana and Cynthia, they have done a pretty good game on the previous match against Romeo and Victor from Romania, so we will have a very interesting final.
Yeah, we have a different team. It's a women's. They have a handicap, one lefty, one right-hander. Let's see.
Well, let's see. We will, in 30 seconds from now, I will have to announce the start of the finals.
Yeah, let's have a nice final actually today. I hope.
Well, we are broadcasting live from Joy Station with the help of Bowlzone. Whoever wants to follow the action, they have to click on bowl.zone, which is a very nice platform which has been provided by the local company Atia. So give me a second so I can announce the finals. So, good evening from Joy Station in Bulgaria. We have the finals of doubles.
Here at the Balkan Challenge 2019.
Let's present the players. Ladies always first. Mariana from Bulgaria and Cynthia from Malta. Congratulations that you made the finals so far. And on the other hand, for the first time in the finals, our friends from Cyprus, Mr. Papadopoulos and Kyriakos, please come over. You want to say something before the game starts? You have people seeing you on live stream? No? No comment. Oresti? No comment. The silence force. Okay, Mariana, what do you have to say?
Good luck to all of us, and let the better players win.
Win. Okay. Cynthia, you agree?
Yes.
Okay. We watch a nice final. Okay, have a good start.
We have a game now.
So, game on here at the Balkan Challenge. Let's enjoy the game.
So Kyriakos Konstantinou, actually he plays very right and straight the lane with one not so strong ball. It's outside. It's a bad start for the final for the Cyprus team.
That's a gutter ball.
Yeah. Actually, it's easy to make a gutter in that pattern because if you decide to play pretty right, if you do a little bit wrong in the arrows, it's easily to make a gutter. Can we have a spare now? Yes. He made the spare with a 7 pin. Okay, let's say we have like 9 spare. It's the same. Also, Mariana Metexirkova plays in the right side of the lane. She have 8 pins handicap. We have the 10, flat 10 actually. She decides to play with the ball of Storm IQ Tour.
Well, Mariana's game has improved a lot the last couple of years.
Yeah.
We have been watching her in different tournaments. She has bowled the Malta Open a couple of weeks ago, and generally her average has gone up. Am I right, Vasilis?
Yeah, you're right. In Malta, I think she scored 2 times over plus 200. She makes the spare now. She was second in the one tournament in Kosovo, the Balkan Open.
Yeah, that was a tournament that Nick Kekesis from Greece
Yeah.
won the finals. Let's see what Orestes has to say. He's throwing the Forza SS from Motive.
Fast, a little bit close to the Brooklyn, and what a lucky strike! What a
Well,
lucky strike!
Yes, instead of being a split, that's a strike.
Yeah, the 5-7 last,
That's
the
best.
5-10.
Yeah,
Sorry.
what else you can ask at a final like this?
Yeah, you need luck. You need luck. Now a pretty good bowler actually from Malta. The left-hander. He used a pearl bowling ball, jackal.
Yeah, that's a Motive Jackal ball. Yes, Jackal Gold.
Yeah.
So Mariana on lane 7.
In the head, easy strike, easy spare actually. The 3-pin in the deck. I think it's a wrong choice. That ball in the first, it's hybrid. It has SAY. It's better when the lanes are a little bit open in that area. Now it's a little bit difficult actually to make. You must be pretty good. I don't know if it's the best choice.
Let's see if Mariana will spare.
Yeah, she spares.
Yes, solid spare for Mariana, and yeah,
7-2.
yeah, open frame from for the Cypriots. It's too early, of course, to predict, but
Yeah, but don't.
Cynthia,
Yeah.
Mariana, don't forget that they have handicaps, so 16 pins handicap for the doubles.
So the Cyprians must strike. What a nice momentum in the approach. And she strikes, no, the 7-pin, ring 7. But what a nice rhythm, nice timing.
Well, nice physical game for Cynthia, but as you said earlier, this oil pattern could easily give you a 9 and won't give you an easy spare, an easy strike.
I don't know if the pearl is a good option because all the lefties in that tournament played with solid balls, the lefties, and this is Jackal Pearl and strong ball. I don't know if it's a good choice, but she's in the pocket. I don't know if she can do many strikes in a row. We will see in the next frames.
Yeah, we will see. She made the final, so let's see.
Yeah. What about the spare?
Very.
She lost it.
That's a nice unpleasant surprise for
So
Cynthia.
now Orestes won the spare. And he spares. This is the end of the second frame. Now let's see Kyriakos. See, he changed the ball, but it was not enough. 1-2-10. Oh, it was very close to make a spare.
Yeah, he almost
7-2
made
again.
that difficult spare, Vasilis, right?
Yeah.
While the bowlers are bowling, let's talk a little bit about this tournament. Whoever has been watching us for the first time today, the Balkan Challenge is a tournament that started a couple of years ago, 5 years ago. Um, it's a second tournament that takes place in this beautiful center here in Sofia, Bulgaria. Joy Station has 20 brand new lanes of cubic IMF equipped with best sex scoring system. The latest
Best sex is amazing, actually.
yeah, the latest and the greatest from cubic IMF. They have been running the Sofia International Open, a very popular tournament. For the last 10 years. And most of the times, the tournaments that they have been running here at Joy Station, they have great success. The Balkan Challenge is a tournament that was mostly designed for the region of Southeast Europe to give the chance to bowlers to compete on an international environment. And since the first edition has been very, very popular, the actual reason is not only the entry fees are very low and the prize fund is quite big for the entry fees.
Nice shot now from Cynthia.
Yeah, the first strike after a couple of frames on the game. The tournament has a 30,000 euro prize fund. Also provides free vouchers for Sofia International Open. So the bowlers who participate in this tournament, they also have the chance to win vouchers at the next tournament, which is end of October, and which is a much bigger tournament, 55,000 prize fund. The entry fees are obviously more expensive. Here the entry fees have been between 20 and 50 euro. Right, Vasilis?
Yeah.
Very low for the 30,000 prize fund that has been distributed to the bowlers.
And you can play singles, teams, doubles.
Yeah, and actually the double event that they bowl right now, it's free for the bowlers. They don't have to
pay something more.
Yeah, they don't pay an extra entry fee. They just register for the singles. They bowl singles, and they can just register their double before the first squad starts.
And actually, the best thing is that the Sunday is the day of the final, and all the time in the bowling center are too many crowd from behind to see all the finals. So this is a very good organization, organized.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah. So we had the team event yesterday. The team event, there were almost 11,000 euro being given to 20 teams, and the entry fee was just 150 euro for the whole team, for the 5 men's team.
Now we have a Brooklyn from Kyriakos. Actually, he changed again the ball. He took the high road nano, but a little bit polish. I don't know if it's a good choice, but we will see.
Yeah, in the first 4 frames of his game, he has changed 3 bowling balls.
Yeah.
So he's definitely looking for something.
You must create space.
Let's see what Mariana will do on lane 7.
It's early.
Yes, you are right, Vasilis, and a split. Obvious split. In this year's tournament, we had 200 and almost 20 bowlers from 17 countries. The countries who have been participating has been Greece, Cyprus, Israel, Croatia, Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria, obviously. We had people from Spain. We had people from Kosovo, from North Macedonia. We had so many bowlers around, and we have to thank them a lot that every year they fill in the tournament. Now let's go back to the game and let's see what Orestis will do on lane 8. Yeah.
He made the strike.
Yeah, he makes a strike and the audience wakes up. This is what we need in a final. We actually watched beautiful games in the first Stepladder games. And so far, the previous games have been more exciting. And we are already on the fourth frame of the game. And it's good to see a couple of strikes.
Now let's see. She wants the double in the fourth frame. Good. It's good shot. Nice carry. Nice carry from Cynthia.
On the very top right part of your screen, you could see a zoom of the pin deck. So you can follow both the action on the approach and the pin deck. Moreover, on your screen you have some very interesting information. Bowlzone has done a very good job on the statistics. The total result that you see on the game, it has to do with...
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh!
What a shot. So what I was trying to say is that the Bowlzone software predicts a possible result based on the average of the bowler's average in the tournament.
We have the double.
Yes, Kyriakos wakes up a little bit. This high road that he has chosen seems to be the right ball for him.
First time in the pocket.
And I have to say the high roads in general have been very popular all around the world.
Yeah, I love it.
You love it, Vasilis?
Yeah, from 2009. The high roads are in the market. So many products, pearl ball, hybrid, solid high roads. All of them are amazing. Actually, I love the pearl.
And Mariana will spare at least.
Yeah.
And wakes up the Bulgarian audience, which always supports their local bowlers.
So now Orestis goes for the double. What a split in the head. The 4, 7 and 6 pin. There was too much muscle in that shot. So 7-2, open frame, 87 for Orestis, and 65 with a double for Kyriakos. Now
152, the total score for the Cyprus team.
Now Cynthia for the 3 in a row. It's a good. She makes the strike. Amazing. Actually, we have 5 Very good shot from Cynthia. So now Kyriakos with high road nano. Good shot, second in a row, good shot. So we have three in a row for Kyriakos. We have a close match, actually.
Yes, this is what we always want. As organizer Vasilis, we always want to have a close match, as you mentioned it on the finals.
Now she needs a strike. Mariana needs a strike. And she made it.
Yes. Mariana has not only improved her physical game, but she has improved her mental game as well.
Yeah. You must have mental game to play bowling. You must be patient. You must make your spares every time and to find the solution about how to make the strike. If you are not good at mental game, you will be so angry, so anxious every time when you don't bowl good. Bad shot outside. I think he wants to play so straight, but he pushed a lot the ball. He must relax. Let's see if he can close the spur. The 1, 2, 10. No. 7-1 in a row. So now open frame 95 for Orestes at 6th frame. Now Cynthia Duca goes for the 4th in a row. It's a little bit close. Not the messenger, we have the flat 7. She needs to spare now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Actually, it's very difficult to be patient and to have good mental game. When you make 1-9-0, you must be relaxed, because if you are not relaxed, you will lose again the spare. She make it. Now Mariana, she needs to improve her game. So you have a 90 in the score, strike in 6th frame. Let's see what happened in 7th frame with IQ Tour. The 2-pin light pocket. Actually, Mariana and Orestes, they find the lanes difficult. They don't bowl really good. But Kyriakos with the change to high road nano and Cynthia, race strike.
Well, that's the meaning of doubles, and that's the beauty of doubles. We had many bowlers in this tournament that, for example, they bowled extremely well in singles, but they didn't do well on the team event, or although they did great at the team event, at doubles they were not so good. Actually, at singles they were not so good, but as doubles they made it the final. And we can see that, like the Cypriots, they hadn't managed to get any prizes, either team event or singles, but they are here at the finals of doubles, making fighting for the show.
It's good. He makes the fourth in a row. Kyriakos. Good choice, high roll now that time. Very good choice. So now Cynthia wants the strike. So what we have? We have 220 and 227. So and the both teams, I think the girls are a little bit front of the guys of the Cypriot. Nice carry, a strike in 7th frame from Cynthia. She bowls pretty good all the tournament. Orestes. After 2 open frames, he can strike. And now I think the best team in the mental game will win. Eighth frame, Kyriakos Konstantinou from Cyprus. He goes for the 5th in a row. Can he strike right now? He have too much pressure. It's good, and he strikes! 5th in a row. And we have the crowd here, the Cypriot guys, it's too loud.
Well, they have to be loud, Vasilis.
Yeah.
It is their only presence at the finals of this event. And they have been following the tournament for many years now. And they will be happy enough to get the trophy back in Cyprus.
So now Orestes needs the strike to be closer to the girls. So now Mariana a little bit lost in the foul line, and she strikes. She strikes. 283 for the girls and 260 for the boys. And the 10 pin, oh! Flat 10 pin, but the 6 with the head brings down the 10 pin and the strike. So we have a match actually. What a nice final. Cynthia won the strike.
It's always beautiful when it gets up to the 8th or 9th or 10th frame even to see where the winner is going to be.
Yeah. I like to bowl in that situations. So now Cynthia, the 8th frame from the left him in the head,
Yeah.
split 4-6-10. Bad frame.
She definitely didn't want to have a split at that frame. So, as I was saying earlier, you will see on your screen that Bowlzone is giving us a prediction of the total result. And as I said, this is based on the average, on the true average, and how the bowler has performed during the whole tournament. So an open frame for Cynthia.
So in the total now, the girls are 20 pins in front, but the boys are with double and above in 8 frame. So if they strike now, they are front of the girls. Mariana. It's a little bit outside, but oh no,
Yes.
the ball doesn't hook. There was so much outside, as you can see. So 1, 2, 8, and 10. Actually, this split is the most common split in that pattern.
Okay.
So she needs a spare. Now, open frame in 9 frame. Now if we have a strike from Kyriakos, I think they will win. But let's see. Kyriakos Konstantinou at 9 frame for the Cypriot team. It's a little bit close. And he strike!
Yeah, there is some enthusiasm at the Cypriot team.
Actually, the best thing in bowling is that you must collect all the words that you see and you must put it in the right space in the sentence. So we see that he bowled with the wrong ball. He changed after 2 frames and he started to strike for the four frame, and you have now 6 in a row. So it is not just bowl good. You must find the right ball from the right line.
Yes, and of course this is going to affect your mental game
Yeah.
during the game. But Kyriakos doesn't seem to have an issue with that. And let's see Cynthia. She had an open frame before.
This is not good. And then Brooklyn will have the 4 pin. Orestes now. As we can see, before Orestes strike, and the speed was 25 kilometers, and now the speed was 28. So in that pattern, actually, Tassos, you must have a stable speed if you want to strike a lot. If you are up and down, you will have so many 9 pin or many spares to play.
Well, Orestes managed to spare. And we get up to the 10th frame.
Now, if he made a close frame, spare or strike, they are the winners, they are the champions. So last shot for Kyriakos, it's in the head, and we have the 3-10.
Well, that shouldn't be a difficult spare, Vasilis, for Kyriakos. He has made a good mental game and 6 in a row just before. But you never know.
And we have the spare.
So he spares.
So if I count well, Mariana needs the 3 in a row, and also after Cynthia, Mariana must put some pressure to Orestes. She wants the 3 in a row, but it's a bad shot, and we have the winners. The team of Cyprus are the winners. They bowl really well. They change the balls. Good choice for Kyriakos. Really clever. He took the high road nano. One solid ball and a stroke cover stock. Oh, Mariana was close to make the spare. Bad game. 157 with a handicap 165.
That wasn't enough.
Yeah, it wasn't enough because Kyriakos made with a strike now. It's 223.
And that was another strike. Beautiful game, 223 for Kyriakos Konstantinou.
And both players are for G-Force is the name of the team in Cyprus. They play in the club G-Force.
So both Kyriakos and Orestes, they are team members at the G-Force club in Cyprus. That was let's see what's going to be the last shot, maybe for Cynthia. If it's not going to make the spare. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So 182 with the handicap 190 for Cynthia, and the winners are Orestes Papadopoulos and Kyriakos Konstantinou.
So let's see the last ball for Orestes.
Yeah.
They're already the winners. They have calmed down. They made their target. They have been leading the stepladder, and they made sure that they were the winners of doubles.
181, 179 and 223, total 402 pins against 355.
Let's move on line at the bowling center as well. So we have the winners for doubles for Balkan Challenge 2019. Kyriakos Konstantinou and Orestes Papadopoulos from Cyprus.
Congratulations,
the
guys.
teammates from G-Force. And this is where actually you can pick up your flag, by the way, if you want to. You are used to during the tournament. And congratulations for Cynthia coming over from Malta, and Mariana, the local girl, for a beautiful game that they presented to us. I would really like to have both doubles up on the stage.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
We're going to have the prize awards later on all together, but this way you should have your picture, right? Yeah, at least we hang it on the right way, guys. Yeah. There you are. Κάτσουν παρέα. So congratulations once again. We will move on with a singles event. And after the singles event will end, we'll have the prize awards for both doubles and singles.
So thank you very much.
I want to remind you that we are live on YouTube. You can also share the link from Bowlzone. You could go at bowlzone.eu or bowl.zone. You can share the link through your smartphones so all your friends can follow the action here. And we will dress the lanes and then we will start with the singles.